What's going on, everybody? Welcome back for another video. So today you guys are looking at this screen here, and we're gonna talk about something that just kind of like clicked in my head yesterday when I was done uploading my video. And I was like, oh man, like, can base AI actually replace somebody's salary? And so it's gonna be an interesting video to make. We're gonna talk about a short-term outlook versus a long-term outlook. But before we even continue with that, I know that a lot of you guys are very busy, and sometimes you can't get past the first 2 minutes or maybe 1 minute. And so I want to show you the wallet, guys. I normally show this at the end of the video or closer to the end of the video. And so maybe you guys don't get to see it, but these are some bags that I have purchased to give away once we hit certain milestones in the channel. And let me just refresh this. And so, yeah. So Pepecoin, okay, this bag here, I bought it for $115. And so it's now about $46 in profit. And this I'm going to give away when we hit 500 subscribers in the YouTube channel. So if you want to be a part of that, want to win the bags, subscribe and hit the like. And then this base AI bag here, this one I paid $345. And so we are about $60 in the green. And so this bag I'm going to give away when we hit 1,000 subscribers. I am anticipating that Pepecoin will probably be, I don't know, maybe somewhere around 300, 400 bucks maybe. I don't know. It depends on how fast people subscribe. And base AI, I don't know, base AI could very easily hit $1,000. This bag could potentially be $1,000. But I don't know. This is going to be a little bit longer, if more people they subscribe real quick, then maybe we could hit this as well. But I have a feeling this thing is gonna be much higher by the time that we reach that goal. So with that said, guys, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get to today's video. All right, so we got this whole deal here about the brain credits and all that, because that's what's gonna happen now, right? We're gonna sacrifice our precious Pepecoin to get these brain credits, because that's the only way we could get the brain, okay? NFTs. And so I was thinking about it, and I was like, okay, wait a minute. I gotta think this through. And this is a good time to actually start. I'm gonna throw at you guys a lot of different ideas. But this is for you guys to go ahead, take it in, I just want to get your gears, okay, in your brain turning. I'm here to help. This is my brain exercise that I'm trying to do to try to help me navigate as to ultimately when we get to the brain burn, then I want to be sure how I want to proceed. And so here is there's two things that I am thinking about, right? I'm going to present to you guys. I'm going to stop at this moment and just say this is not financial advice. None of my videos are. As you guys always know, this is for entertainment purposes. And at the end of the day, you guys got to do your homework and ultimately pull the trigger to whatever findings you guys have or wherever your journey takes you. All right. So I was thinking about this and I was like, okay, because a lot of people have this question. Is it better to hold Pepecoin, or is it better to hold base AI? Or is it better to burn all your Pepecoins so you could get the brains? And, these are the ideas that I'm going to throw out there at you guys. And for that, let's take out the calculator, our handy dandy. We're just going to assume Pepecoin, okay, you have 1,000 Pepecoin. If you have 1,000 Pepecoins and Pepecoin, let's say max goes to 100 in this cycle. To me, honestly, $100 is going to be underperforming, but not that I'm going to be extremely upset about it. So you have 1,000 Pepecoins and every Pepecoin is worth $100. You're going to have $100,000 at the end of the cycle. Now, the hard part of this is being able to hold till it gets to the $100, right? Because you guys always know it may sell at 89 or it may sell at 95. You guys know there's always something particular about round numbers. But anyways, so let's say you end up holding, this is as high as it goes, $100, and at the end of the cycle you have $100,000. So now you sell, you pay your taxes and everything, and let's say you end up netting about $65,000. So now you have $65,000. It was a good bull run. I mean, that's not bad. $65,000 is pretty decent amount of money. But then it ends there, right? Now you got to do it all over again. This whole emotional roller coaster that we just went through this cycle, okay? We're going to have to go through that again if we have only $65,000, and it's not fun. Now, of course, if Pepecoin hits I'm thinking mine, okay, don't shoot me or anything, but my targets are somewhere between $200 to $500, okay, for Pepecoin. Those are my target. But that also depends on how much Pepecoin gets burned. Okay, what percentage? All right, that's Pepecoin. Now let's say you decide that you want to burn, let's say, the 1,000 Pepecoins, and that gets you 10%. Here it says 1%, but let's say it actually gets you 10%. And so that 10%, if we look at this number here, right, for the first year, you don't do a thing, and that brain is going to produce 13,000 base tokens. So you'll get 10% of that. Okay, so that'll be for the year 1,300 tokens. That's 10%. All right, cool. Now let's say same scenario. Base AI goes to $100 per token. Okay, so now you have for the year $130,000. Okay, this is already starting to look as a better option. Plus, this is a longer term because this is passive income, right? And so we're putting this that the brain is not performing, like it's not doing anything. It's just the base, amount of tokens that you're gonna get even if you don't do jack the first year. After that, the brain has to be producing so that you can actually get, rewards. This is actually not that bad. $130,000 a year is actually a pretty good amount of money. And if we take this, right, and we divide this by 12, it'll give us about $11,000 a month. Now, if we divide that by 4, okay, so $2,700 a week you'll be getting as rewards. Now, that's very, very lucrative, really. But I mean, like I said, this is 10%. And let's say your 1,000 Pepecoins get you only that 10%, which would be 100 credits. And, this is more or less what you're going to be looking at. Now, this is the bare minimum, right? So if the brain actually produces more, then, of course, this amount is going to increase. And then remember that this is based on the token being worth $100. I also think that BasedAI should be, at the end of the cycle, should be worth more than $100 per token. Maybe somewhere around $200 to $300 is what I'm thinking. This is good and all, but remember that this number is going to fluctuate depending on how good the brains are performing, and also the crypto market. Bear markets come, the value of the token drops to, it drops, let's say it was $100 and it drops 90% to $10. Now you have an issue, right? Because now it dropped 90%, and that's normal for altcoins to go through. So we got that situation. If that's the case, then this number would drop to like what, 270 or 271 per week, and it's hard to live on that unless maybe you live in another country that dollars go, they have a further reach. You could buy more stuff. So I was thinking about that, and I think, either route is fine depending on what your long-term or short-term goals are. But I think that based AI, it's gonna make a lot of money for people. But I can't I can't get rid of all my Pepecoin either. I mean, I think Pepecoin is gonna do fantastic, and if Pepecoin does, oh man, like, $200 per token, or $100 per token, I mean, it's gonna be life-changing money, and that's gonna be at least upfront. With base AI, you have to wait longer. It's, I don't know. It's depending on what you're planning on doing. If you're not planning on retiring in the next year, then based AI is probably the way to go, and just keep a little bag of Pepecoin to sell at the top or near the top. Maybe that's one thing to do, or if you are just trying to get out of the rat race, in the next year, then maybe the best bet is to try to hold on to your Pepecoins, and when it hits, the top, you sell, and hopefully you've made life-changing wealth, and then at that point, what difference does it make, I guess, if you have base or not, right? I mean, you're making, well, who knows? Maybe at that point you could go ahead and buy a couple of brains, and then you put those brains to work. I don't know. I mean, it could definitely happen, especially if you make, six figures, which I do believe a lot of people that are in this project are gonna make a very, 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 very wealthy individuals. And so yeah, that's what I was thinking about, and I wanted to just bring that idea to you guys. Maybe that helps. And should I burn? Should I not? How much should I burn? Depending on where my outlook is. Do I want to just change life now? Maybe Pepecoin is the way. But if that's the case, if the case is you are trying to retire next year, then Pepecoin is at $3. Actually, let's go take a look at it before I let you guys go. And let's refresh this because we're a little higher than that. All right, so let's look at the memes. All right, we have Pepecoin here. Look at this. I mean, when I was at work, it was $2.96, and it was just there. I got out of work and it was $3.10. Now it's $3.25. Guys, this is amazing. I'm no longer in the red because of the DCAing. I was pretty high. I was pretty high in my average price, but I'm no longer in the red. I'm actually in the green now, which is fantastic, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are also. And so, yeah, so here's the price, guys, $3.26. I mean, it's just busting here, guys. 21% in the green. Can ask for, better, for a better outcome. I mean, yeah, a 50, 60%, that would be amazing. But we're gonna have some crazy days. And so now we just very close to breaking that $3.30 mark that has been very, very strong resistance. Once we break that point, let's see. Let's look at the last month. You see, it's here around this. Oh no, wait. Here it broke the $3.21. Yeah, you see this $3.33, $3.18. So I mean, once it starts breaking these levels, it'll be really, really good. And then after that, the next point, it's gonna be the $5.99, so $6. And then here we have $7.40. So it's gonna be really fascinating, guys, to see this. Now, Pepecoin, this month will probably be the last time you're gonna see Pepecoin under, around these prices, because the halving is going to push this thing absolutely to the moon. And, these prices are probably going to be at least twice, well, not at least, but maybe 25-30% higher than they are right now. So keep that in mind. Anyways, oh yeah, let's take a look at BasedAI. Beautifully here over $4, looking pretty good. Then the last one that I want to show you guys, actually, let's take a look at some of these. Look at Tucker, man. I was telling you guys when I made the video, Tucker was at 0.006. It has gone up a lot, guys. a lot. And today it even hit over 1 cent. That's crazy. Just keep that in mind. 40% from where I was telling you guys when I made the video the other day. So I don't know. Take it for what it is. I remember that it was I think it was $6.6 million, and it's now almost $3 million above that. So $2.5 million. So that's quite significant. So very happy with Tucker. Let's see, Doug the Duck. Not really doing much here. Shadow, another one that it just not really doing anything. Everybody is pumping, and I mean just 5%. I don't know. We'll see. Still hoping that Shadow goes ahead and goes crazy. And Alux Jones up 13.4%. All right, guys, this is what I wanted to bring today. Sure hope that it helps you guys focus on what your plans are. I'm kind of inclining to what I told you guys already. That certain percentage that I'm willing to sacrifice, right, burn. But I'm also like, I don't know. I'm really torn here because I want both. I'm sure everybody does. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.